The spirit guides around you include your baby beings who have been following you and waiting for the right moment to be with you in the material world. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get those babies, ladies.
I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty.
Good morning. What's up, fertility fam? How are you? Today is Wednesday, November 7th. The world has changed, well, at least America. I'm glad so many people got out and voted. Democrats took the House, Republicans retained the Senate, so I feel like that's a good mix, one not ruling over the other, and lots more women voted in than ever, minorities, so Native Americans, the first Latina in Texas, who else? First gay governor, openly gay governor, so I'm like, everybody's represented, which I'm excited about, and I think, yeah. Let's see what to do. Anyway, I'm headed to the dentist. We're going to try this again. I'm going to get, well, not again. I had my scaling last time. I'm going to get something filled, a cavity, which it's not even a cavity that's like in the molar. It's like in between, a little tiny one. It's probably the first one I've had in 20 years. I don't know, 30 years. So hopefully it's not too painful. And it's not really that bad. She just looked at the progression. And said, yeah, looks like there's a little bit of erosion there, so let's get that filled. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully that's my last dental work before pregnancy. And then I want to get Nurse Katrina on the phone. One, I'm still missing my Novarel. That was not included in my box because the script is only good for 30 days, and I ordered the meds more than 30 days after the script was sent. And then I just want to know more about my protocol. Oh, there's an ambulance. I'll talk to you later. Hey fam, it's 1:30 and I'm just now getting to the dentist's office. Long story, I had to reschedule. There was crazy stuff going on at work and I had an 11 o'clock that I had to take, and so I'm just now getting to the dentist. But I did reschedule with them and they were able to get me in, so wish me well. Alright fam, I'm all done at the dentist's office. This side of my face is completely numb. But it's all good. They got me in and out in less than an hour. I'm headed back to work where the craziness continues. Post-election, so many runoffs. But yeah, so that's my last pre-pregnancy checkup. I'm claiming that now. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hey ladies, how are you? Oh my god, so many of you were on the comments today in the video that I posted and I love it. I've missed you guys. It's my first week back as far as what you guys are seeing now, and I hadn't had that interaction with you guys. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thank you so much. So many positive things, so many uplifting things that you said to me and about me, and some of you shared your journey, and I thank you all for those messages. Some of you have shared, I can't remember your name now, but that you had gone in for surgery to have one tube removed and you woke up and you had 2 removed and have been struggling with infertility since then and are afraid of IVF. You had looked at my scared video and related to it, and I'm glad. That's why I'm sharing things with people. It's therapeutic for me and hopefully for you guys as well, so that you don't feel alone. I am so sorry that you woke up and lost both of your tubes. Like, I can't even imagine what that feels like. I think I move forward with IVF because I know I want my baby, and I'm going to read a little bit from this book that one of you guys sent me about, because I'm always saying your baby is waiting, and this reaffirms it. And I had a strong thought today, but let me finish talking to you. Yeah, I'm sorry that you woke up and lost both of your tubes. I can't imagine what that would be like, and I think it's okay to be scared. I'm very honest about being scared. I talked to Regina over at R. Taylor, and she was like, I would be worried if you weren't scared. And so it's a normal thing. I think some people suppress it and they don't want to acknowledge it. I'm at a phase in my life where I'm trying to like figure out how to give voice to my emotions, having grown up in a household where that wasn't really a thing. You just didn't talk about it. You know, you sucked it up, and don't be needy, don't be, you know, whatever. And so I'm exploring that as an adult, talking about what I'm feeling. And so I get to explore that with you ladies. And so I'm glad that you're receptive to it. I try to be honest and as transparent as possible. I know sometimes people don't appreciate that, but you know, the truth will set you free. And I am free. No, but it will. I try to speak my truth, and I'm glad that it resonates with some of you or all of you. Yeah, we're all in it together. We're not alone. Even if our paths are different, we still have that common thread of struggling to get our babies here. So I just want to say thank you to all of you who have shared and who have made comments. Thank you to those of you who have shared your stories in the comments. I know that is a vulnerable thing to do. I do read all the comments and I respond to them probably a little bit slower than I was because, again, I'm trying to manage my time better. But I read them all. They mean a lot to me, and I so appreciate you guys sharing your lives with me as well. So thank you for that. I'm gonna get to this. So I did not end up calling Katrina, so I still don't know what's going on with my Novaro. But as we prioritize, right, it's not on a high priority because I don't need it until it's time to trigger. I haven't even started stimming yet, so I'm not going to stress myself out about it. It's crazy at work. The elections are not done. And technically until 12:01 tonight, like from a media standpoint, it wasn't considered, the election cycle wasn't considered finished. And then we have all these runoffs. So it was just crazy at work. That's why I had to reschedule my dentist appointment. Luckily, they got me in today. I got that done. I missed my Optum healthcare, the therapist lady. So I felt bad about that, and I really need to talk to her. But I'll have to reschedule. It's just, I've got to go with the flow. I've got to work things out. I had a meeting that went until 6:45. Then I ended up talking to my boss till 7:27. So I didn't even get home. It's like 8:39 now. I probably got home, I don't know, 8:20, 8:15. So yeah, just crazy. But I don't feel stressed. I was meant to do my 72-hour fast. I cheated a little bit and had spinach. I know, crazy. But I was craving sugar. So I know I haven't had enough water, and I am just going to make myself a shake, and we'll start with the fast. We'll try again tomorrow. I think I'm just going to do another OMAD day and just kind of go with the flow. I think it's important to be flexible and kind of responding to my body's needs now. And so, yeah, it's not the end of the world. And I am close to my weight goal, and so I feel good about that. But I think the better thing to do, the better decision is to just be taking care of myself and kind of checking in and mindful of like what I need, what I'm feeling. So that's going to take precedence over the hard and fast strict you cannot eat, just because there's a lot going on and I don't want to overstress my body at the end of the day. So, okay, I'm going to read to you. So this is one of the fertility fam, you guys sent me this, Calling in Your Baby, a clairvoyance guide to manifesting your pregnancy. I wanted to read this page to you guys because it resonated with me. First, there's a quote. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make females mad. That's a Shakespeare, A Midsummer Night's Dream. The spirit of your baby is nearby and eager to be with you. Your heightened feelings of yearnings and excitement are proof of his presence. Before your child is conceived and born, he or she is in the spirit form called a baby being. Baby beings are just as capable as you and have a soul, S-O-U-L, purpose that involves a human experience, just like you. Once you are aware of this, it is easy to perceive this baby being. They tend to gather around young children, cute cuddly images, pregnant women, and pets. Think of how you may feel the urge to use baby talk when you are around pets and cute images and dolls. Notice how young girls carry baby dolls and children ask for a sibling. Young children are still in tune with these baby beings since they just came from that place. As they were leaving their place in the spirit world, you can imagine they told some of their friends, "Hey, I'll get you in next." When you enter the baby zone, you all of a sudden attract these baby beings into your life because you have made a shift and are inspired to receive them, both in your awareness and in your body. You may have made an intuitive decision that it's time to have a baby, just began a relationship or marriage, or just feel your biological clock ticking. The baby beings around you sense this. This is not the first spiritual encounter for you, however. Whether you are aware or not, you have been in contact with the spirit world in the form of angels and spirit guides and deceased relatives all your life. They may come to you in your dreams and the subtle underlying thoughts. Often, the spirit guides around you include your baby beings who have been following you and waiting for the right moment to be with you in the material world. With a little training, you can begin to listen for and establish a conversation with all these guides, especially your own baby beings. So that I read today, and it resonated with me. I was having in the comments with Mrs. Living in Hope, who was binge watching, which I love. So she commented on about 5 videos. I feel like I'm going to be pregnant. And I always say this: my baby is waiting. Your baby is waiting. My baby is waiting to get here soon. I can feel the presence. And so and I felt that before I read that. And then when I read this, I was like, oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, it's happening. And I was over at my neighbor's last night. And was it last night? Or it might have been night before last. Not election night, night before last. And she has these 2 new puppies. And the puppies were all over me, and I sat on the floor, and they hung out with me. Then they just kind of fell asleep, like near me. So I feel like that was a thing. And then this makes sense. The baby beings are talking to me. So I thought that was cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. I think and I'm very focused on being in tune. I have my lovely bracelets that I've gotten. I feel like they help me with my tuning in. I'm meditating, even walking. I'm doing visualization while I'm walking. Obviously I can't meditate and walk, but I just feel like more in tune with everything. So I'm syncing that all up and getting ready. And yeah, we're in the countdown now. AF should be here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, somewhere around there, depending on how long my little face ends up being. I did a little cervical check this morning, and it is lowering, so I know it's coming. I know that this cycle is coming to an end, right? That's when everything starts to drop down. And so, yeah, I'm excited and calm and receptive. I am receptive. So there you go. I hope you guys had an amazing Wednesday and did amazing things for yourself. I think all of us have been, at least those of you guys who are active with me on Instagram, have been DMing me and sending and posting your own pictures about how you're being good to yourself and taking care of yourself. I think it's so important. And if you're not, don't beat yourself up about it. You are where you are. Tomorrow is a chance to begin anew. So begin anew tomorrow. See what happens. All right, ladies, I will talk to you later. I love all of you guys. I am praying for all of you guys. I thank you all for your prayers. And our babies are waiting. Our babies are waiting. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Baby does to us all.
I see crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind.